from JAMB, WAEC, NECO Uni. This is the test section of our discussions in economics for JAMB. And today we're going to be starting with methods of economic analysis, tools, and the things that we use in making economic decisions. These are the tools that help us to analyze economics and make the right decision. So today we are looking at the basic tools. These tools interpret economic principle in a way that is easy to understand. So in essence, we use these tools to make our economics analysis so that we can say that this is actually what is happening. If we say that a company is not doing well, how do we show that this company is not doing well? We do it using graphs, using tables, using charts, using mode, by calculation of median, mean, standard deviation. So you find out that without using table and graphs and charts, you cannot actually let people know how a company is performing. When you go to the annual general meetings of companies, they give out some leaflets that have diagrams that shows how the companies are doing, that shows whether the company is doing bad or good. So in this class, we are going to be learning how to do these tables, graphs, and charts. So what are tables? Tables is the most basic economic analysis tool. So we're starting with table. I will say that table is a systematic, orderly arrangement of information, facts, or data using rows and columns for presentation for easy and better understanding. It is the most common tool for economic analysis. So look at this table. You can see that this table is showing us the number of vehicles demanded in a country. Like I said before, these tools help us to understand what economy or what economics is actually going on. You see that when the price of vehicle is 50,000, that there are 800 vehicles that are demanded in the country. But when the price rises to 200,000, the number of vehicles demanded is only 500. When the price is 450,000, the number demanded is 300. When the price is 800,000, the number demanded is 120. And when the price is 1 million, the number demanded is 60. From this table, you can see that as the price of the vehicle is increasing, the number demanded is reducing. And what does this tell us in the economy? That when you keep increasing the price of your good, people will demand less of it and you will not be making market. So with this table, you can understand that, and that's the function of basic economic analysis tools. So with the table, you're able to understand this economics that is going on. And what is the economics that is going on? That as the price is increasing, the number demanded is reducing. The second economic analysis tool is the graphs. If we are mathematics students, we should know what graphs are. And basically, graph is a diagram showing a functional relationship between two variables. Information in a table can be translated into graphs for better understanding. Examples of graphs are line graphs, pie graphs or pie charts, bar graphs, pictorial graphs, or pictograms. So those are the kinds of graphs that we have. So if you look at this second slide, this next slide, you see that this is a table, and this table has been translated into a graph. This is what we call a graph. So in graphs, you plot one axis against the other. So you can see that this axis, which is the horizontal axis, is the cocoa production records, whereas this axis, which is the horizontal, this vertical axis is the cocoa production in tons, whereas this horizontal axis is the year. So in 1980 we have 8 cocoa being produced. 1980, 8 cocoa. 1988 cocoa. In 1981 we have 10. 81, 10. So this graph is simply showing us a straight line graph that explains what is in here. Next is the pie charts or pie graph, which are simply simple circles of any convenient size, which is divided into sections or sectors, each of which are proportional to the quantity or value it represents. That's what pie chart is. Pie charts are actually circles of any convenient size. So this is the method of construction of a pie chart. First of all, you have to add up the total figure of the product or value under consideration. Secondly, work out the percentage or degree of the total. Thirdly, you draw the circle of a convenient size. Fourthly, divide the circle up into sections subtended by these angles calculated in step B above. Then fifth, write the percentage or degree of each sector by it. Then lastly, use key where the information cannot be written inside the circle to show what each sector represents. Example represents the information in below by means of pie chart. So this is an example of the method we just explained. This is the exported product, cocoa, granite, petroleum, and these are the values. So how do we do the pie chart? First of all, add up these values, get the total. Then we calculate the percentage, work out the percentage. These are the percentages, and these are the percentages converted into degrees. Then this is the final product, which is the pie chart, showing us that cocoa has the petroleum has the highest with 120, followed by cocoa 100. So this is a pie chart. It's a simple cycle. Bar charts. This is a graph made up of bars of rectangle which are of equal width and whose lengths are proportional to the quantities they represent. There are different types of bar charts. We have the simple bar chart, the component bar chart, and the multiple bar chart. This is a simple bar chart, which is used when the data given are made up of only one item or component. You can see this table. It can be converted into a bar chart, and this is the bar chart conversion. Component bar chart is used when data involved are of two variables. Example, represent the population of male and female in millions in the table below in some towns in Edo State in 1999 by bar chart. You can see these are the towns, these are the male and female. So this is the component bar chart showing the male and the female components. It's two components. Multiple bar chart is used when there are about 3 or more variables. You can see this table. This is multiple bar chart. There are plenty of variables. So the variables here we are considering Ibadan, Abeokuta, and Akure. That's why it's multiple. Pictograms are charts in which pictures or drawings of objects are used to represent items in a given data. Here you use drawings. This is the table, and it can be translated into this pictogram. You can see X. This is showing X. In 1998 we had only 3 X, but here we have 5. So this is a pictogram when you're using pictures. Histogram is a graphical representation of frequency distribution. It's talking about histogram. How many times does a thing happen? This is a histogram showing us that it's actually made up of closed bars of bar charts. Then we move into measures of central tendency. Very, very important. It can also be called measures of location. It is the statistical information that gives the middle or center or average of a set of data. They are all regarded as forms of averages. In economics, we are going to be using a whole lot of averages. And in economics, we call it measure of central tendency. These averages are very, very important, and there are 5 of them. Number 1 is the arithmetic mean. We have the median, the mode, the geometric mean, and the harmonic mean. The first 3 are more important because we normally come across them in mathematics and other statistics. Arithmetic mean, which is the first one, can also be referred as mean. It is the average of